Hi, it's Chris White, and this is an overview of the Entries and Exits tab within EdgeRater 5.0. This tab is used to generate entry and exit signals over stock market data over a certain time period, so that you can see historical signals that occurred and you can view charts to see what happened next. But it's also great for finding the signals that are occurring today that you might want to be trading tomorrow. So let's get started. The tab is divided into three main areas. On the left hand side is a list of the stocks that we're going to be finding entries and exits for. In the middle of the screen is a design area where we can apply various scans to get entries and exits, and on the right hand side is a list of the scans available in the system to produce entry and exit signals, and these can be added if you want to do your own scripting. But there's approximately 150 built-in scans that can be used for this. Now for this example I'm going to be using a scan which basically detects for crossing above the upper Bollinger Band. And to demonstrate how this works, I will apply this scan by double clicking. I will apply it to the security selector area here, and that's all I'm going to do for this particular scan, just to show how it works. And all I have to do then is hit the run button, and very quickly it has scanned the database of stocks on the left hand side, and there's 497 of them, and it's actually gone back and produced a list or a grid of the signals going back in time from the very latest date of the data that's available to the very earliest date. So there's a lot of signals that have been generated here. Now one of the really useful things to do is to investigate visually on a chart what happened when these signals occurred. And the way that you would do that is to basically double click on one of these signals. So I'm going to click on the first one that's occurring, which is ADSK, which is Autodesk. And what happens is that a pop-up chart has appeared. So I'm just going to drag the chart into view on the video here so that you can see what I'm looking at. And I'm going to put it side by side with, let me just close down here, I'm going to put it side by side with the list of signals. And what I can do then is, when I have my signal selected, I can quickly scroll through to see all of the stocks, and the annotation where it says edge event is actually pointing out the occurrence, the point in time where the stock actually crossed above its upper Bollinger Band. And you can see that this is true. The purple area here represents the Bollinger Bands. There's an upper band at the top, lower band at the bottom, and you can see here that the stock has just peaked above the upper Bollinger Band. And I can very quickly just scroll through my list and find out all of the historical occurrences of this too. So if you are interested in a particular signal, you can go and investigate and find out what might have happened after that signal occurred. And this is a great way to learn about signals and find out if you have an idea there might be an edge with a particular signal. This is by far the quickest way around to go and investigate those signals. So I have my list of entry signals. What I'm also going to do here is I'm going to generate some exit signals, and my exit criteria is going to be when the stock crosses below its lower band. So I'll get into a stock here at the cross above the upper band, and what I'm going to specify is that I'm going to be short that stock, and I'm going to cover it when the stock crosses below the lower band. So first of all, let's go to the exits, and we'll just add another scan in here below lower Bollinger Band. I'll just add that to the design area. I'll run to get a list of all of those occurrences, and I can start to scroll through these signals as well. And this is now showing me all of the occurrences when a stock crossed below its lower Bollinger Band. And you can see, if I zoom in on this chart, you can see a little clearer when those occurrences are happening, and you might get a visual idea about what tends to happen around those points. What I really want to do now is generate a trading system, and what I'm going to do is use my cross above the upper Bollinger Band and my cross below the lower Bollinger Band as my entry and exit signal, but I want to go in the opposite direction. So I want to go short when the stock crosses above its upper band, and I want to cover when it crosses below the lower band. And that's going to be the subject of the next video on trade simulation, so look out for that. But in the meantime, you've found out how to use the entry and exit tab to investigate signals, to look at historical signals, but also to look for signals that are occurring right now for potential trades for tomorrow. So thanks for watching.